We're going to be taking a look at part 3 of this question, where we are supposed to be finding the maximum and the minimum possible values of probability of A intersect B. And the very first thing that we want to do is to let probability of A intersect B be X. Then we are going to try to draw this and the rest of the information on the Venn diagram, so that using the perspective of area, it can probably help us to manage probability a little bit more efficiently. So let me draw my Venn diagram here. And one thing that I do want to take note of for this particular Venn diagram, because it's a bit unique, is that the question mentioned to us in the first part here that A and C, they are mutually exclusive. So I'm going to make sure that when I draw event A, it will not be touching event C, something like this. As for B, there's no special condition for B. So I'm going to draw B this way. This is going to be for event B. Let's fill in information that we currently already have as much as possible. Here, let me start with this. So A intersect B is this region here, so this region is X. And we are given that the probability of A intersect C, this is equal to 1 over 5. So here is 1 over 5. And probability of A prime intersect B prime intersect C prime is 1 over 10. It is the region that is outside A, B, C at the same time, so this 1 over 10. Let's try to see whether we will be able to fill in as many of the other regions as possible that are related to X. And one pretty easy region for us to be finding will be this region here, because we are already given by the question that the probability of A is equal to 2 over 5. So this region here, I'll write it as probability of A intersect B prime intersect C prime. So this is going to be the probability of A minus away X. So this is going to be equal to probability of A, 2 over 5 minus X. So let me write it down here, 2 over 5 minus X. Another region that I think we should be able to find will be this region here. And to find this region, we will want to find the probability of B first. And that can be derived from here, and at the same time, this piece of information that we're going to be using. A and B, they are independent events, which means that if A and B are independent event, that means based on this probability of A multiplied by probability of B, this is equal to X. And since probability of A is 2 over 5, this is given to us by the question, times this is equal to X. This tells us that the probability of B, this is equal to 5 over 2X. And with this, let's try to find this region. And this region will be the probability of A prime intersect B intersect C prime. And this will be the probability of B, which we have just found in terms of X, minus away X, minus away 1 over 5. So it will be 5 over 2X minus X minus 1 over 5. And this is equal to 3 over 2X minus 1 over 5. I'm going to write it down here. So we have a 3 over 2X minus 1 over 5. And one last region, this region here. We can find this by taking 1 minus everything that we are seeing here. So that region is going to be probability of a region that is outside A and outside B and inside C. So it will be 1 minus the rest. I'm going to minus this 1 over 10 first. Then I will minus away this, which is 2 over 5 minus X. Then minus this, minus X. Minus this is 3 over 2X minus 1 over 5. Then minus this, minus 1 over 5. And this is equal to, let me write it down. This is equal to 1 over 2 minus 3 over 2X. So here we will have a 1 over 2 minus 3 over 2X. Okay, and we are going to make use of the nature of probabilities, which is always going to be between 0 and 1. So we are going to look at this to be between 0 to 1. We are going to look at this to be between 0 to 1. This is definitely also going to be between 0 to 1, but it's going to give me the same result as this. So I'm going to skip this. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at this. So let me start with this. So we know that from here, x is going to be a number that is always going to be bigger or equal to 0, less than or equal to 1. This 2 over 5 minus x. This is bigger or equal to 0, less than or equal to 1. And this tells me that x is going to be bigger or equal to minus 3 over 5, less than or equal to 2 over 5. Then this we have a 3 over 2x minus 1 over 5. This is going to be bigger or equal to 0, less than or equal to 1. So for this, x is going to be bigger or equal to 2 over 15, less than or equal to 4 over 5. And finally this, so we have here a half minus 3 over 2x. This is going to be bigger or equal to 0, less than or equal to 1. So x over here is going to be bigger or equal to minus 1 over 3, less than or equal to 1 over 3. And x has to fulfill all these 4 conditions at the same time. And we are saying that x must be bigger or equal to 0, bigger or equal to minus 3 over 5, bigger or equal to 2 over 15, and bigger or equal to minus 1 over 3 at the same time, which means that x must be bigger or equal to this one, 2 over 15. And x must be less than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 2 over 5, less than or equal to 4 over 5, and less than or equal to 1 over 3 at the same time, which means that x is going to be less than or equal to 1 over 3. And let's trace back what exactly x is. X is what we are supposed to be finding, probability of A intersect B. So the probability of A intersect B is going to be between 2 over 15 and 1 over 3, and this will give us the minimum and maximum value for this probability, the minimum possible value for the probability of A intersect B. This is going to be equal to 2 over 15, and the maximum possible value of probability of A intersect B, this is equal to 1 over 3.